Now, one of the things that my clients often face is that they have anxiety or they have the fear of being judged when it comes to creating video content. And this is normal. So what we're going to do is we're proposing a 4-week plan that you can actually use and implement yourself, and you can just practice and just get acclimatized to being on camera, and it will help reduce that anxiety. And repetition is key. You're not going to be doing 1 or 2 videos and then going to be an expert. This takes time, but it's something that is extremely worthwhile investing in. Now, I'll give you an example. My own anxiety. I started this channel quite a while ago, and being on camera is anxiety inducing, and it's something that I still face today, but I still practice, and it's been fantastic for my business. Now, as my father would say, you got a face only your mother can love, and a voice best enjoyed in silence. My father was an amazing man, and obviously that's a joke, but I'll give you a few more hang-ups that I have. I started going bald, so I ended up shaving it. So I'm still not used to, whilst this is normal for me now, I'm still not used to having a shaved head. I have a very big nose, so if I turn it to the side, you've got that. And then I got really small ears. So I got facial nuances that I'm not happy with. But even still, with all that, I no longer worry about being judged. I no longer have as much anxiety. I may stumble my words a bit, but that is just part and parcel of being human. And we all face or feel quite anxious when it comes to being on camera. And if you are in the same place, then this video is exactly for you. Now, every week is going to be about repetition, and I just want to make this clear. You are not going to be posting any video content of yourself until the very end of week 4. So please don't worry that I'm going to be making you go online every week. That's not what's going to happen. But this is the first week. From Monday to Friday, you are going to do a written post. It's just going to be text-based post, whether it's on LinkedIn, Facebook, or any other platform that you're choosing to do. Write a post. It could be about your life. It could be about your business. It could be something. What I want you to do is get the camera, use the front-facing camera on your phone, and you are going to read that post into the camera. And you're going to record it, and you're just going to save it to your camera roll. And I want you to do this multiple times a day. Record that post on camera. Now, you're not going to like what you see, but this is meant to be rough. This is just meant to be practice. Just to get comfortable putting something on the camera. No one has to see it. There's no judgment. There's no anxiety. And you're going to do this multiple times a day. And we're just going to do this from Monday to Friday. Create a post, a text-based post, and record it on camera. And that is it for week 1. Now, in week 1, this was all about repetition, and we're going to continue that. So you're going to create a social media post from Monday to Friday, and you're still going to record on your camera the social media post. But where we're going to change things up is that we want to add more emotion. We want to add more of your natural character to this. So what I want you to do, I want you to get a picture of someone who you love, who is your best friend, someone who brings you happiness. It could be a mentor. And I want you to print this out. And this is going to be placed next to the camera. And I want you to think of a memory that brought you the most joy when you were with this person. I'm trying to get you to engage more and connect more. And the way that we're going to do this is associate the camera and your friend and a good memory. And you're going to do this multiple times a day. I want you to think of that memory, think of the person, and have that association with them. And then read the post, the text-based post, multiple times throughout the day, and just enjoy it. Just feel relaxed about it. Think of that emotion and that feeling that you had on that day, and let that carry on through as you read that LinkedIn or Facebook text-based post. And you will do this Monday to Friday, and that's week 2. Now, week 3 is going to follow on from literally week 2. You're still going to record your LinkedIn or Facebook text-based post, and you're still going to have the picture of your friend next to the camera, and you're going to keep that association. What's going to change is that you need a participant. You need to find someone who you can have a conversation once a day, and you're going to be recording that conversation. You're not going to be recording them, you're going to be recording yourself. So this might be like doing a coffee break or just an informal chat with a friend. The way that you're going to set this up is that your friend and yourself are going to be sat opposite, and you're going to place the camera next to the friend, and you're going to have dialogue back and forth. But I don't want you to look at your friend. I want you to look at the camera. So when you're talking back to your friend or the person, you are not going to be looking into their eyes. You're going to be looking straight into the lens. But you're going to be emotive, and you're going to respond the way that you would with the friend. At first, this is going to feel really strange, and you're going to want to keep looking at your friend. So what I would get your friend to do is, the cue for them is to go, for them to go look at the camera. Not to say look at the camera, but if they can see you looking at them, get them to go look at the camera, and just be more emotive. So they could ask you, well, where did you go on holiday? Well, we went to this place, or we went to Scotland, and it was beautiful. We went on the Loch Ness, and there was this, and you can just be more emotive with it. What we're trying to do is, the first and the second week was about building repetition, and the second week was about association. But now I want to put that into a bit more practice and taking that forward by allowing you to be a lot more emotive on the camera, so that you're not just stagnant and just reading. We want more emotion, and the way that we do that is through natural conversation with a friend. It's just that we're going to be looking at the camera, and that is week 3. So for week 4, the goal is to strip everything back. We're going to take the photo away of your friend. We're not going to have any other involvement from any other people. You're going to continue to create a text-based post from Monday to Friday. But here's where the change is. On Friday, you are actually going to post the video as well. You're going to add it to the text-based post, and you're going to do your first talking head content creation video post, and it's going to be exciting. It's going to be nervous. So what I would make sure you do from Monday to Friday, make it the best you can. Really lean into everything that you've learned from the last 3 weeks, and then on that 4th week, with the knowledge that you are going to be posting on Friday, make it the best post. You could even, if you find that you get to Friday and you think, actually, I really preferred what I did on Tuesday, post Tuesdays on Friday. Change the text a little bit, re-record it, but do that. There's no one way to do this, but what I would make sure is that you practice multiple times a day to the camera reel, and look back and go, this is how far I've come from the first week to now. Review yourself and go, actually, I've come a long way. And then on Friday, post it. Now, what I want you to take away from this video is that I'm not asking you to do anything crazy. I'm not asking you to post video every day. Once you've done this 4 weeks, it's still going to take you a little bit of time to feel confident about posting video content every day. But you can build up to that. And the methods that I've used for week 1 through to 4, you can do over and over and over until you get to a point where you think, this just feels natural now. I'm no longer worried about creating content. I'm more concerned about the actual information that is in the content. And then that is the next step. Targeting your demographic. Who is it that you want to speak to? But these first 4 weeks are all about getting you comfortable and trying to remove as much anxiety as we can in order to get you to that stage. And if you have enjoyed this video and it has brought any benefit to you, please drop a like or make a comment, and I will see you in the next one. Cheers.